y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my Halloween clean and decorate for 2025. I've tried to film this intro so many times and Annie Kate thinks it's hilarious that I'm talking to this camera. But anyways, we have a few Halloween decorations from the past couple of years. I haven't decorated for Halloween for very long just because I don't like a lot of spooky stuff. But I want to make it fun for my kids, so I picked up some spiders, some more jack-o'-lanterns, and some really fun stuff to make it really cozy but also really cute and fun for the kids for Halloween. So I'm going to share with you what we picked up from Home Goods. Really? I'm going to share with you what we picked up yesterday. We had so much fun shopping. It was all on sale, and so we were going crazy. We probably went a little bit too crazy because Halloween's in like 2 weeks, but I didn't want to miss out on this little holiday. I was trying to decide, do I want to decorate for Halloween or do I want to just leave it fall until we start in with all the Christmas? And I finally decided, you know what? The kids need to see like a few Halloween things here and there, and then we'll move on to Christmas in a few weeks. So real quick, I'm going to share with y'all what I picked up from Home Goods, and then we will head in the kitchen, get a crock pot dinner going, and then we'll start decorating. Okay, so first things first, I picked up this cute little spider. I saw him as soon as we walked into Home Goods yesterday, and I just thought he was so cute. We have a spooky spider that we put on our front porch on our hay bales with scarecrows and stuff, but we don't have like a cutesy spider, and I thought this would be perfect for Oliver's room or just to put somewhere in the house. I thought he was just so cute. It's hard to find a cute spider, and this one was cute. He was $12.99 at Home Goods. I'm pretty sure some of this stuff was on sale. It was all like marked down, but I'm not sure how much. So anyways, a cute little felt spider. I also ran into this little jack-o'-lantern. It's a gold jack-o'-lantern. Very pretty. I thought he would be so cute on our TV stand or maybe in our kitchen, and it's got a little spot in the back to put a candle or a faux candle just to make it light up. And this one was $19.99. I believe he was on sale though, and I am gonna love this, I think, for years to come. He's just so cute. And then I also picked up this little candle. This is a pumpkin candle, and it smells so good. It has a black velvet bow on top, which is gorgeous, but Will was like, they did not think that through very well because obviously you can't keep that there. You have to take that off to light the candle. We also picked up some Green Mountain pumpkin spice coffee. I'm excited to have that on hand. We love our Pete's Big Bang coffee, but pumpkin spice, I feel like you just have to have it for the season, so we picked that up, and I believe it was like 12 bucks. Yeah, $11.99. TJ Maxx has the best deals on K-Cups. Okay, I also picked up this cute little jack-o'-lantern. He's soft, very cute. I thought of Oliver's room when I saw him. The spider and the jack-o'-lantern are for Oliver's room, I believe. We might put him somewhere else, but I just thought he was really cute. I've almost picked up this same jack-o'-lantern several times. I also picked up a second Halloween candle. This one is pumpkin and clove. It's got a little ghost on there. Smells so good, and it was $6. I've also been trying to brainstorm our Halloween costumes this year. I think I'm going to have all of us be like a carnival. So Will be either a magician or a strongman. I ordered both just in case one of them didn't fit him. So we'll decide on that. And then Oliver will be a little clown. Annie Kate will be some cotton candy. And I will be a bucket of popcorn. And I just think that'll be really fun. So I picked up some stuff to make our costumes at Hobby Lobby. So I got a bunch of this polyfill, and we're going to spray paint it light pink and make Annie Kate a little ball of cotton candy. I also picked her up some pink Converse. Plus, she is walking like crazy now, even running now. And so she needed some more walking shoes anyways. So she's going to wear little pink Converse and be a little ball of cotton candy. She's going to be so cute. And I think Oliver is going to make the cutest little clown. So we've ordered that stuff. I forgot I picked this up at Home Goods too. A cute little candy corn. I love these little felt things. They're so cute to set in a kid's room because they can't break them. They can toss them and they're still fine. And that was $5.99. So Annie Kate really wants that one. I'm going to go throw dinner in the crock pot, and then we will get this decorating started. We're going to fix some lunch for Ollie and Annie Kate real quick, and Nurture Life makes that so easy. They deliver fresh, ready-to-eat meals and snacks for babies, toddlers, and kids that are nutritionally balanced, kid-approved, and ready in minutes. It was created by hardworking parents for hardworking parents, and it just helps to lighten the load a little bit. All of the meals are made fresh, and they are actually delicious. I don't give my kids anything that I have not tried first, and I've loved everything from Nurture Life. Also, Oliver doesn't finish any meal even when we take him to his favorite restaurant, and he tore those taco pockets up. He loved them. Annie Kate loved the mac and cheese with cauliflower and broccoli, and I love that they sneak veggies into foods that kids love. Click the link in my description or scan scan the QR code on screen to go to nurture.life/Lauren55 and use code Lauren55 for 55% off your first order, plus free shipping. Thank you so much to Nurture Life for sponsoring today's video. Okay, I'm going to throw dinner in the crock pot so that when we're done decorating today, we don't have to do any cooking. This is a new recipe that I've never tried. It looks delicious. It's just got the stew meat with baby yellow potatoes, a really yummy garlic butter sauce on top, and I'll probably serve it with some rolls and maybe carrots. And then after I ordered my groceries today, I realized I forgot. I got rid of my crock pot last week because I didn't like the way that it looked. I wanted to get a new one, but I forgot I didn't get a new one. So I had to quickly order this morning, and it just arrived. I got this on rollback at Walmart for $34. It's so pretty. It's like a charcoal gray with rose gold label and a rose gold button, so I'll link it down below. Hopefully it's still on sale when I post this video, but I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this, get it washed up, and we'll get dinner going. Love that rose gold on there. I'm just going to season my potatoes with olive oil and salt and pepper. Potatoes go in first. For the stew meat, I'm just gonna season it with garlic powder, pepper, and smoked paprika. The meat goes right on top of those potatoes. For the garlic butter sauce, I'm just gonna do 4 tablespoons of butter, a heaping spoonful of minced garlic. I'm gonna do a little bit of thyme, a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and then you're gonna add a half cup of beef broth. Crockpot recipe is in. I'll show y'all the end results when it's done cooking. We're going to go ahead and start decorating though here in the kitchen. This is my favorite little spot in the house to decorate, in this little L-shaped corner of our kitchen. I'm going to wipe everything down with my acorn spice spray, and then we'll just jump right in. I'm going to start slowly pulling out fall decor and replacing it with jack-o'-lanterns and more like Halloween decor. I'm going to add some pumpkin spice over here with our Pete's, and it gave us a little orange and black vibe, so I love that. Growing up, my mom always loved to decorate for fall. She would turn on You've Got Mail, and she would pull out all of her fall garlands, and I loved to help her do that every year. But she never decorated for Halloween. We were a strictly just fall house, which I appreciated so much because she never brought anything spooky, anything creepy into my house as a kid, and so I'm not really used to that. But now that I'm a mom, Oliver absolutely loves Halloween. He loves looking at all the creepy spiders and stuff, and I personally don't have a conviction about decorating for fun. I don't want to decorate with like anything actually evil and bring anything really spooky in my house, but we're keeping it very friendly, very family friendly, I'll say. And so we want to keep it very lighthearted and just make it fun for the kids, and also just still cozy for fall. I don't want to take out all of the cozy fall vibes because I love that. We're going to keep our leaves, our cozy fall candles, add in some jack-o'-lanterns. Oliver just absolutely loved all of the decorations, especially the bats going up our walls and stuff. And so I just loved making this special for him, and Annie Kate absolutely loves it too. I love this little friendly ghost drinking his coffee here by my coffee pot. I'm going to add a little jack-o'-lantern coffee cup, a polka dot pumpkin. I love how this little corner turned out for Halloween. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I love decorating this little spot in my kitchen. It always feels so cozy for every holiday, but I'm loving it so much for Halloween. Let's move on to the other half of the kitchen. That little velvet bow was way too cute to go to waste, so we're going to put it on our wreath above our microwave. not decorate on a gross stovetop, so I'm going to quickly take my barkeeper's friend and scrub this down, shine it up. I actually had a really weird situation happen on this day. I went to grab my sprayway to try to shine up my stove and my dishwasher and my refrigerator, and the second I pressed down on my sprayway, it started spraying all over the room. It was insane. Annie Kate was cracking up, but I was like, this is not good because this is like chemicals going all over my house. And so I quickly ran in the backyard and I threw it, and I accidentally threw it into one of my mums, and it just blew up in one of my mums. It was the most weird experience. So I just left it out there to like finish spraying out, and I let Will handle that when he got home. So we don't have our sprayway today to get everything shined up. We're just going to use my Mrs. Meyer's fall spray, and it's not perfectly shiny like we like it, but we're gonna go to the store and get some sprayway and shine it up later. I'm gonna add a little black and white striped towel here, and then I had a really fun package that I wanted to share with you. Okay, we just got our happy mail from Amazon. This is all of our Halloween costumes. Oliver is gonna be a clown, obviously, and so we've got all of his clown stuff. We got his wig, your nose, your horn. What else do we get? Shoes. Your shoes. And these are his clown shoes. We've got to put some like paper in them to fluff them up, but he wears these over his regular shoes. And his Halloween costume, oh, thank you. By the way, Annie Kate's little face, she fell off the porch onto the brick. That's why her face has a big mark on it. So we're hoping that heals pretty quick, but she's been a little trooper about it. But anyways, I also got some bats to stick in the, like on the tile in my kitchen, the subway tile, and then also probably on our front door and wherever else. But I'm excited to put some sticky bats up in this video too. And then I got my dress for Halloween. It's a red and white striped dress because I'm going to be a tub of popcorn. These are Annie Kate's new shoes. She's got some little pink Converse. She's going to be a little floofy pink cotton candy, so I thought those were so cute. So whatever you don't see of like costume prep in this video, follow me on Instagram at Lauren G. Yarbrough, because I'll probably do a reel on us like prepping our costumes and then like the final reveal, obviously. Halloween shoe lineup. How cute are her little Converse? And these are just hilarious. You're gonna have to practice. 10 out of 10, recommend this recipe. I'll link it below. Okay, it's the next day. I didn't quite finish yesterday, so we're going to start right where we left off, and I'm going to do this side of the kitchen, the nook, and then we'll head into the rest of the house. Add some sticky bats right here above our spoons, and I love the way that that turned out. Let me know down in the comments below what you and your family are going to be for Halloween this year. I always think it's so fun to see what everybody's dressing up as. Last year, Oliver and Annie Kate were little old people. Annie Kate was a fresh little newborn baby, and so I forgot to shop for Halloween costumes. So on the day of Halloween, I put them both in the car. We drove to Walmart and we looked around. We really didn't find anything we liked, so I ended up making them little old people. Annie Kate had a head full of cotton balls, and I showed that picture when I was decorating over there in the L-shaped corner. I have their little picture there, and it's been there all year since last Halloween. I just love that picture of them, and I loved those costumes. So I decided to go ahead and make homemade costumes again this year. For the most part, some of us have costumes that we ordered from Amazon, but a lot of it is going to be homemade, and we're all going to match, and I want to make that a new little family tradition for us to match every year. I just think it's so fun. Oliver has a blast with it, and I know when Annie Kate is old enough to really understand it, she is going to absolutely love it too. So I'm excited for our little carnival costumes this year, but let us know down below in the comments what y'all are going to be this year. I'm going to go ahead and wipe down this other part of the kitchen with my acorn spice spray. I'm going to put a cute little soft pumpkin on this kid's table so that they don't break it. And then I'm also going to light a candle by the sink. And that's all I'm going to do on this side of the kitchen, and then we will head into the nook. I love decorating the hutch for Halloween every year. I feel like it gives such a fun vibe to our little kitchen space where we eat dinner. This lantern came from TJ Maxx a few years back, and I love it because it has a battery-operated candle. When we turn out the lights, it's still really cozy in here with all of the extra lighting. I'm also going to add some bats up here on this little antique window and my little sign and on the wall, and just have them look like they're flying in from the window. And then I'm also going to be adding some jack-o'-lanterns and some cute little crows inside the hutch here in just a second. Black and white striped like Beetlejuice looking pumpkin at the bottom. I believe that came from Home Goods last year and I love it. It's so cute. And then that jack-o'-lantern actually came from the Target dollar spot a couple years ago. And then these crows I believe came from Hobby Lobby. So we're just going to kind of spice it up a little bit over here. Nothing too crazy, nothing too scary, but I love how our hutch turns out for Halloween every year. I recently added these shelves in my kitchen from At Home, and I love them. I don't quite think it's perfect yet. I either am going to add some hooks here at the bottom and hang some coffee cups or something on them, or I'm going to get some longer shelves. Haven't quite figured that out, but for now we're going to add some Halloween decor. I'm going to swap out my pumpkin at the top for a black crow. And then here I'm going to add some orange leaves in this little vase. And then I'm also, I think I already did it, but I swapped out our little squirrel for a cute little wicker looking ghost. It's actually a glass ghost from Kirkland's, but it reminds me of the wicker dresser that my grandma used to have when I was a little girl. So I love that, and I love how those little shelves turned out. Now I'm just going to come over here to the table, quickly wipe down Annie Kate's high chair, and then I'm just going to bring in a spider candy dish and add it full of those little candy pumpkins. Now that we have completed the kitchen, I was so ready to get these floors cleaned up. They were so dusty and dirty, and I absolutely love this Mova vacuum. It's a Mova wet dry vac, and it is so easy to just pop out. It vacuums and mops at the same time, and having all of these tile floors throughout our house and 2 toddlers, this thing is my new best friend. I absolutely love it, and so I will link it down below in case you're in a similar situation where you need something that's easy to whip out, clean, and be done. Before, I've always just used like a broom and a mop, and it takes so much longer. And I love a robot vacuum, but it takes a little bit longer. So if you want something done quick, fast, and easy, this is your go-to. It's so good. So I'm going to link it down below. Light our little lamp over here in the corner, and the kitchen is going to be put to sleep. So excited to have this part of the house decorated, and then we're going to move into the living room. I love how our kitchen turned out for Halloween. I feel like it's really fun for Halloween, but still really cozy, not too creepy. Now we're headed into the living room. I'm going to swap out some of these fall pillows and add in my spider pillows. I picked up some really fun sparkly spider pillows at TJ Maxx a couple years back, and I love pulling them out for Halloween every year. So we're going to add those here, and then I'm also going to add a really fun sparkly pillow over on our entryway bench that says Home Sweet Spooky Home. Very cute. And then I obviously have to put a little fall or Halloween wallpaper on our TV. I just go to YouTube and type in either fall wallpaper, Halloween wallpaper, Christmas wallpaper, whatever holiday it may be, and it pulls up these cute little things that you can put on your TV, and it looks kind of like a framed TV. And then here on our TV stand, I added a really pretty sparkly glam pumpkin on that one side. On the right side, that black pumpkin with little rhinestones and a sparkly stem. I'm going to light a pumpkin spice candle and add my little trick-or-treat sign from TJ Maxx. And that's going to be it for the top. That little fall floral arrangement there, I'm going to switch that out here in a little bit because I felt like it was a little too aggressive for that area. So I'm going to add a smaller one there here in a few minutes. And then Oliver suggested that I add this spider right here, and I told him it was genius. So we're going to put that right there so that when we watch all of our Halloween movies, this little spider can accompany us. That'll be really fun for the kids. And then over here next to our entryway mirror, I'm going to add some bats. Annie, Kate, and Oliver were running around all over the place dancing. We had some Halloween music playing, and so they were having a blast, and they were just like in awe of all of the spider decorations and all of the bats. It's so funny because when I was a kid, obviously I didn't experience that, but it's gotta be so fun to just like transform your home into like a museum. It almost feels like a museum for Halloween. We are going to be watching so many fun Halloween movies. Oliver already watched the Halloween edition for Snoopy. He loved that. And I'm trying to remember if we've watched any other spooky movies yet. Will, of course, always loves Hubie Halloween. If you have any good family-friendly Halloween movies, leave them down in the comments below because we're going to be watching more as we get closer to Halloween. This little olive tree was not really filling the space like I wanted it to, and I wanted it to feel more cozy for fall, so I'm going to add my blanket ladder here with my little fall tree from the bedroom. I stole it out of our bedroom and I brought it in here. I like it better right here. Eventually I want to add a really cozy chair in that corner. I'm still on the hunt for one of those. I'm going to quickly swap out this little flower or floral arrangement for a smaller one, and I'm just going to swap those. The other one was in the hutch, so I'm going to put that other one in the hutch where the other one was, light a quick candle over there in the corner, and now I'm going to go in with my new shark vacuum and get everything cleaned up. funniest part about watching all of this back is seeing the reflection of the ceiling fans in all of the mirrors and stuff, because in Arkansas it is still pretty hot. It feels like summer still, so hopefully soon we'll get some cooler weather. I feel like when we get closer to November is when we really start to see some cooler temperatures. But I'm going to head out to the front porch. It was a beautiful evening. You can kind of see in the reflection on the windows that the sunset was just gorgeous. I'm going to add some bats here on our front door. And then I had just watered our mums. I've been taking them into the backyard and popping them in a bucket of water for like 20 to 30 minutes a day. And that's been keeping them really healthy. So we're going to put those back in the planters. Oliver and I carved a little skeleton one day this week while Annie was napping. And so that's our little skeleton jack-o'-lantern. We've got an orange lit up tree over there in the corner. So I love how cozy our porch turned out for Halloween. And that's going to wrap up all of our Halloween decor for 2025. I still have to do the kids' room, so stop back by later this week for that. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.